Please give our presenters your full attention. We gotta move through these presentations so we can get everybody in there.
I got a buggy.
When you're ready.
Okay, class. So today I am here to talk about Halo and why it's the greatest first-person shooter trilogy of our generation. Why Halo? Well, Halo was the first game series I played when I was little, and it's very nostalgic. And I remember the first 3 games very well, so I had a lot to talk about it. What's Halo? Halo is a first-person shooter game made by Bungie in the early 2000s and follows the story of Master Chief. These 3 games are the first 3 in the original trilogy and are arguably the best ones in the series. Why is Halo great? So first, Halo has incredible storytelling, an unrivaled soundtrack, and pioneered gaming mechanics for all future games. Or not all, but most.
Good.
So storytelling. So there are 2 opposing sides in Halo. There's UNSC, which is humanity, and this follows the story of Master Chief, and their goal is to expand humanity to space and fight foreign space threats. Now the Covenant, they are a religious-led cult of several alien species who embark on the Great Journey, which is activate the Halo rings and then to ascend to godhood. So Halo 1 explores the rise of the Master Chief. So this is where humanity discovers the Halo rings, and they soon realize that the Halo rings are weapons of mass destruction meant to kill everything in the galaxy. So with this new information, humanity decides to destroy the Halo rings, and this is humanity's victory against the Covenant. The Covenant see these Halo rings as sacred artifacts of their Forerunner ancestors, and this takes a huge hit to their society. So Halo 2 plays off of the first Halo game, where the Halo rings were destroyed, and a certain alien lieutenant gets punished for losing the Halo ring to the humans. He is appointed to this role called the Arbiter, where he is the willpower of the leaders of the Covenant, and is sent on suicide missions as punishment for him losing the ring. He's meant to die here, but in return he retains his honor, which is very important in their society. However, on carrying out these missions, he soon learns that the prophets are very bad and are leading their Covenant's race into imminent destruction. So instead of the Great Journey ascending to godhood, they are planning to cause mass genocide across the whole galaxy. So in Halo 2, the Rise of the Arbiter is where he betrays the Covenant. Halo 3 is the fall of the Covenant, where the Arbiter and Master Chief, they both team up, and their common goal is to destroy the Halo rings and bring the end to the Covenant. Halo has an unmatched soundtrack that also pairs well with its incredible storytelling. So the soundtrack is composed by Martin O'Donnell, top left, and Michael Salvatore. They did all 3 of the game's original soundtracks, and they have a common theme and instrumental pattern that plays throughout many songs, but can convey feelings of eeriness, triumph, and power. So here I have a clip of a Halo mission where one of the themes, One Final Effort, is played, and this is like a pattern. So this is in Halo 3, where the Covenant and humanity, the traitors of the Covenant, are helping humanity to destroy the original Covenant.
3 generators, and the barrier will fall. Good enough. Johnson, drop the chief at the first generator, then head to the 3rd. The elites will punch right down the middle. Roger that.
Lastly, Halo introduced and popularized many modern gaming mechanics that are seen throughout most FPS and shooter games today. So what Halo did was they pioneered LAN gameplay and popularized online matchmaking. So here in the early 2000s, LAN gameplay was where many people would take several consoles and they would connect it to the same network, therefore they could play together in the same lobby. How the industry followed was that they created online matchmaking where people from around the world can play with each other. Games here such as Call of Duty, Fortnite, and Valorant have online matchmaking where people can compete to play casually or competitively. Halo also introduced vehicular combat, where trucks, tanks, and aerial
Don't
vehicles
get it.
were used to enhance the gameplay and make players hungry to fight for battles. Games also such as Fortnite, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and Battlefield all use vehicles as a core part of their gameplay to enhance the player's experience. Lastly, what Halo did, and probably the most influential, was that they encouraged developer community relationships and valued creativity. They invented games such as Forge, custom games, and Theater so that players can make their own game modes and create their own content. Their most popular community created content is Red vs. Blue series, which is a 6-series online webisode on YouTube. And then ways that the industry followed was that they made more game modes that were influenced by Theater, and they incorporate player creativity in their games officially. And that's my presentation.